Hello world, this is Edward Bevilacqua from Ciao Tutti in the Italian American Club in Las Vegas. And we have the great pleasure to be here with a real Italian designer, right?
Hi everybody.
This is Ludovico Bernardi.
Yes, correct.
Okay, from
Venice.
Okay, so tell us your Italian roots.
My Italian roots. Well, I'm the person Italian. I was born in Italy, in the northeast, so nearby Venice. My hometown is Vittorio Veneto, probably you don't know, but
Okay.
yeah, it's a small, quite nice place. My roots, my family business is about wood products, so I've always been involved in.
What did your dad do?
Excuse me?
What did your father do?
My father produced windows, doors, and wood, so it's a small family business, but it's
Okay.
about quality, small quantity, small production, and passion for work. My
Okay.
father has a lot of passion.
Yeah, that's part of the Italian heritage,
Yeah, I
right?
guess so.
To be passionate. So, so your father, did his father do that? What did your grandfather do?
It's, my grandfather used to do that as well, so
Okay.
still work with wood. My grandfather the same, and my father the same, and now my brother as well. Myself, unfortunately, I'm doing something different. I'm doing design, so I'm not working in this company, but still, sometimes I go there to check if everything is fine.
Okay, and how long, do you know, any idea how long your family's been in this area of Italy?
Well, I guess since always.
Okay,
Yeah.
since always.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect answer. Since always. And when did you decide you wanted to be a designer?
Well, I didn't decide to be a designer. I think it was a natural thing that I was always been involved in this company,
Uh-huh.
and I really like wood. It's my favorite material. So I started to play with wood since I was very young,
Okay,
and creation was part of the job.
right.
So I like the manual thing as well, about doing things.
Okay.
So for me, it was not a decision about become a designer, but it was something natural. So
Got it.
I didn't feel like a certain time, okay, I want to be a designer. For me,
Right.
it was like I studied that, I play with wood, as I
Right.
say, and then it's kind of
So,
natural.
where was your dad's shop compared to the house? Was it nearby?
Nearby.
Yeah. Okay. Did you guys always have tools and you learned how to use
Yeah.
all of that stuff?
Daily life was about using tools.
Okay. Great. Not a lot of TV.
Not much TV. For me, no.
Now, what did you eat growing up? What did you have for breakfast and dinner and things like that?
Oh, that was typical Italian, so
Okay.
no, normally sweet breakfast. It's when you have like a business like that, small family business, your life is actually concentrated.
Right.
That, so you wake up and maybe you already think about that. My father used to work a lot as well, so it was really something that you really feel. So there was a lot of exchange about this. Yes.
Now, what do you think about espresso?
Espresso. I love it.
Right. Is it a part of daily life?
I guess so.
There's a lot of
Cannot start a good day without a good espresso.
there you go. So there's a lot of waiters here that are from Italy and chefs in Las Vegas. We have a lot of Italian restaurants. And all of them, when I ask them about espresso, it's when they get up in the morning, the first cup of espresso, how it feels, smells, everything. Is that the same for you?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
it must be good espresso, a good start of the day, definitely. Yeah. For me, the day is not on if I'm not on my coffee.
Okay, perfect. So, and then, now do they eat a lot of polenta up in northern Italy where you are, or no?
Yeah. So
Okay.
not a lot, but yeah.
It's common. It's common. Okay. Because my grandparents from Abruzzo had, that was like twice a month. My grandmother would make it on Sundays. Sit around eating. Okay. Good. And where did you go to school?
Well, I study arts at the high school. Specialized in industrial design.
In high school?
In high school, yeah. I started studying industrial design in the high school.
Okay.
Yeah. I study industrial design as well in the university in Venice, and then I did a master in eco design, sustainable design.
Okay.
So I was really interested about this aspect of the design, which sometimes maybe it's not easy to apply when you
Sure.
actually work as a designer, but I think about that in a design house.
Okay. Um, and now you're here with the Luca. Luca. So what was your thought behind this?
Well, my thought it was like, okay, this is about mainly aluminum products.
Uh-huh.
So the idea is to use the aluminum in a creative way.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see actually this might be quite simple. You see the extrusion, it's like aluminum extrusion,
Right.
rectangular section. So actually it's not very complicated, but the way it's created is the creative part of this product. So you can see it's like these lines flowing on the products. Especially here on the armrest, you can see this.
Right.
This is for me the key part of this production. Besides this, we developed this special section of the aluminum, which is triangular, which we made specifically for these products. And this one is really nice because you can see from the side it's really thin and then it gets thicker on the other side. So this makes quite different the product. So technically, these products maybe are not so complicated, but when you look at this, it feels like different.
It's not complicated.
Yeah.
Okay, so my thought was, this is really complicated.
Yeah. When I mean complicated, I mean really complicated.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah,
Like a
generally
spaceship.
speaking, still standardly is quite complicated, but for me, this is still not true.
Okay, and this is a very different design for like China, right? So you would not see this people having something like this in China.
No, for sure.
They would not design anything like this.
Probably not.
Okay, so I want to just get this set up a little bit better. And tell me, why is it that Italians are so good at design?
It's a good question. I hope it is true. I mean, I guess many people ask me about this, especially when I visit China. When I visit very often China, they ask me this. I think it's.
Wait a second, hold it, because the camera is moving around too much, and this is an important question. So why is it Italians are so good at design?
Yeah, I think it's something probably we heritated from the past.
Okay.
So I guess even when I think about Romans living the life, I think we were living a very good life, especially in those times. Greeks probably were living a good life as well at the same time, but in probably other parts of the world, maybe the life was not so developed.
Sure.
So I think already more than 2,000 years ago, they had a really good sense of taste.
Right.
Probably, I think sometimes maybe they even had better than us somehow. Because now we know many things. At the time,
so like to build some of the buildings in Rome.
Yeah. I mean, the sense of proportion was really the best probably the world has ever seen. I mean, when we want to make good proportion, we use Roman proportions.
I see.
So this is kind of the basic to create something that looks great.
And how old is Venice?
Venice, I think, start from 13th century.
Okay. So
much younger.
How far away is Venice from where you live?
It's
where you
40
grew
kilometers.
Up? How many?
40 kilometers.
So that's like half an hour, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Not very far. So you went there often, or you saw pictures? Or...
I can speak Venice language as well.
Okay.
There is a language here.
Oh, really? So dialect. Okay. And so you grow up around these ancient, beautiful design buildings, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of wears off on you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so when you just walk around in the city center, even if it's a small city, wherever you go, just you have many small towns, anything looks quite beautiful, at least to me.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, you feel like even the joy of living when you are into this atmosphere.
Right. Sure. Now, but it's like if you think about design in cars, you have to say the Italians have the best designed cars overall, right?
I think they do a good job.
Lamborghini, Ferrari, Maserati, even the Alfa Romeo, Fiat.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there is a lot of passion for cars, especially the fast cars.
Okay. And now, does everybody drive a Fiat? The typical person, or what do they drive? Toyotas?
They like quite a lot of German cars, I think.
Okay.
I think there is a return to Italian cars.
Yeah.
because the style is getting, I think, better. And I personally quite like Italian cars at the moment. They drive a bit of everything.
Okay. So then there's Italian design in clothing.
Yeah,
Top,
a lot.
right?
Yeah.
And how about in what you do? Are Italian designers in furniture and things like that big?
Yes, a lot, many.
Who are some of the big Italian names?
Well, even the guy
Besides
I work with
Bernardi.
sometimes is Mario Mazzer, or then you have Luca Nichetto, now he's a young guy,
Okay.
Chinese, or well, then you have maybe historical Castiglioni, Magistretti,
Okay.
many names.
So there's a lot,
Yeah.
not a few.
Excuse me?
Not a few, there's a lot.
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
Okay. And entertainment, right? A lot of Italian entertainers,
Yes.
singers, actors.
Yes.
So why is it that there's so many Italians that do so well?
I
Is
don't
it
know.
passion?
I think it's
How about hard work?
definitely. I think it's about passion. It's really like good spirit about what they do. I mean, they really dive into
And enjoy
this.
it?
Yeah, and enjoy it.
What about hard working? So Italian Americans take pride in being hard workers.
Hard work.
Italian Americans,
Yeah,
hard workers. In Italy, are they hard workers too?
I really think so.
Okay. If you're like what you do or you're passionate, you're a hard worker.
Yeah.
Your dad spent a lot of time doing it.
I know a lot of people really work hard, and that's why I think they're even good. Definitely, because when you have passion, you like to do that. I mean, you like to spend your time doing it.
Okay. Now, are you at all like Michelangelo, where you see the chair inside and you release it?
Oh yeah, I mean sometimes I really like sculpture.
Uh-huh.
I study art, as I told you, so
Yeah.
for me sculpture is the best way to express ideas. So you work with shapes, you work with material as well. So well, here is a different way of working with shapes. So you have to control the shape in a different way. But still, yeah, you can. I will consider this part of.
And are there some things that are universal, like the height of the chair?
Definitely. Yeah.
It's this. You start with that's what it is. You don't
Yeah.
say I want to make mine an inch higher or an inch lower.
Well, I mean, you have some tolerance to play with.
Okay.
Yes, and this, of course, is what makes every product different.
Okay.
Like, you see, because part is looking and then part is try the product. So it's like a car. When you drive a car, you can have like a sport riding, you can have very
Yeah.
comfortable. So
Right.
you have some tolerance to play with, but of course you cannot go too much over.
Okay. So with this line, what were you thinking in terms of how you? What did you want to get across for that? Like people sitting comfortably at.
For me, when I designed this collection, the most important point was comfort, of course. I mean, when I design furniture, comfort must be the first point. Aesthetic, of course, parallel is the same, and function. It's important that the functionality
Okay.
is good. So in
So
this
I-
case, these buttons are stackable.
Okay, I was
So-
just going to say, I think I remember that they are stackable.
Exactly, yeah. These buttons are stackable.
And
And
what about the cushion?
well, the cushion is a quick dry foam, of course. This is for outdoor use, and yeah, it's. Of course, you need a cushion to sit.
Now, is this powder coated?
This is part of it.
Okay. And here in Las Vegas, when it's 112 during the summer, what would you suggest people to do? Because my thought would be that the armrests would get hot.
Yeah, I would suggest to go to the beach and have a bath. Yeah.
Okay, but they could just put this in the pool and take it out and it would be cooled down, right?
Eventually, yeah, why not?
What else?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's,
And how about the resin?
resin,
Yeah.
yeah. It's, well, we like this combination of materials. So,
Mhm.
of course, we are not the only ones with this.
Yeah.
We really like it as well. And, of course,
Now,
this
why
is,
didn't you want to do wood?
No, because wood for outdoor is. I mean, you can use teak wood, which is good.
Lot
At
of
the same
maintenance.
time, you need to maintain.
Yeah.
So this one you are good for several years. So
Yeah.
no problem with that.
And
Still, the appearance is
it doesn't warp, doesn't fade.
no. Well, depends how many years you're talking
No,
about.
but I mean
We're
just-
talking 50 years. Sure.
Well, but
Something's gonna happen.
Yeah, but not in the typical life of the
No.
product. Okay. And now how about the what do you call that? A lounge?
There's
Chase?
some bad, yeah.
Okay. Same thing. Same thought.
It's the same thought. So it's like, for me it's important to. Well, I wanted to concentrate on dining and lunch set, which is the one here next to us. Yeah, and sunbed, of course, is an important part of this set. So actually, it's one of the pieces I like most.
That, okay.
Yeah.
Now, what about the color? How did you choose that?
Colors, well, we work, of course, on the color combination. So after, it was quite a long process to develop this collection because it looks maybe not so complicated, but still there was many issues. So it took around 1 year to develop this. Afterwards, we made the color combination. So this is one version of this.
Okay. Does it come in other colors or no?
We have some other colors.
Okay.
Here you cannot see.
Yeah, right.
These models.
Are they blues, reds, green?
We got
gray?
several versions.
Okay.
Yeah. We got.
And I understand this is available through Crate and Barrel.
No, I need to check it.
Yeah, that's what she said. So, what do you see doing 5 years from now?
Which terms? For what?
What do you see yourself doing
Well,
5 years from now?
well, now we just started to work on this brand. So my aim is to push this brand and become bigger and bigger. And, especially that people know it and respect it and like it. So that will be very great. We are working really hard. Let's say we took 1 year to develop these. I hope like in 3-4 years we're gonna have many other here.
Got it.
Let's say 4 collection at this level, and then I think it will be good for this company.
Now, what's China like
China.
for an Italian?
China is a very interesting place. I think it's it's very dynamic, and I think the people is very flexible. They are very open to new things. And this is the most amazing part about China. The market is changing so quickly. That's why it's even very interesting. It's never like the same. So so you need to keep up.
Right.
Maybe I think Western countries like Europe or even US, I think we are used to follow one basic line, like maybe not change much.
Yeah.
But there is like everything's very fast. So you need to always keep up with that.
Do you ever feel like Marco Polo?
Marco Polo. Yeah, Marco Polo. A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Discovering. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, what do you eat while you're there?
China.
Yeah.
Normally, I live in Shanghai, so Shanghai is very international and
So you go
great
for
place
Italian?
for food. Great place. When I'm there, I really like to eat exotic food. So I really like Japanese, I really like Korean, I really like Indian food, definitely Chinese. So I eat very international.
Okay.
Yeah, not
So,
only Chinese.
what about Italian?
You can find great place for Italian food.
What's your favorite Italian place?
My favorite Italian place? Well, there is one place called Damarco.
Okay. And where are they from?
They're from Italy.
I know, but I mean, what part?
From Naples. I
Okay.
think. Food there is pretty great.
Okay. Now, do you consider people from Sicily Italian or Sicilian?
It's Italian.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a lot of the Italians in this country are from southern Italy. Most are from southern Italy and Sicily. Did you know that? Most Italians here are from southern Italy.
Sure.
And most of our readers are Sicilian. And a lot of them think they're Sicilian first. What do you say about that?
I love this story.
They believe that they are Sicilian first and Italian second.
Well, because I think, this is island spirit. Normally the people living in the island, they think this way, it's the same. Venice is exactly the same.
Same?
They think Venice is the country and Italy is the countryside, suburb.
I see, okay.
Yeah. So
Well, I guess I've heard that about people from Rome also, that Rome is the center of the world.
They think it's a very important place, but
Yeah.
I don't think they are the only one.
Sure, okay. Now, what have I missed that you want to talk about? What have I missed that you would like to talk about?
I think we talk about many things, especially about Italy.
Okay.
Maybe we can talk about America.
Well,
I'm here first time in America visiting.
oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is probably, and it's the first time it's here in Las Vegas, or you went somewhere else?
First time, I landed 2 days ago in Los Angeles, and then I arrived straight here.
Fly or drive?
Fine.
Okay.
So that's a very excited to see.
What do you think
cities,
about Las Vegas?
Las Vegas is a great place.
Where are you
didn't have
staying?
so much. I stay. I don't remember the place, but it's nearby the streets.
Not the Venetian.
Not the Venetian.
Okay.
I don't remember the name. Sorry.
Okay.
Very, well, let's say a little bit crazy place,
Uh-huh.
Of course, my expectation was like something like that.
So how did it meet, exceed your expectations, or was it short of what you expected?
I was expecting this, as I see.
This is what it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So impressive.
Very impressive. Very impressive.
Now-
So the interesting thing is to confirm my expectation.
Okay.
Because I had this expectation, and what I see is exactly the same. So
Well, it would be great if you went into the Venetian
I have to go.
to talk about how it is. It's not like Venice,
Not like
but a lot of
Venice,
people that go there say this is really incredible. It's a great tribute to Venice, especially on the inside, where they have the square that looks like a small part of.
Yeah, I think I have to go there to take some pictures.
Yeah. And the
I want to
gondolas
do some tourism
inside. And if you go there, this restaurant here, Trattoria Reggiano,
Reggiano.
Yeah. they are there, and the people that work there are all from Italy. So they could help you out a lot. So his name is Bonanno, Sicilian, from New Jersey, and he has 50 restaurants here in Las Vegas.
I see.
Yeah, and he's a good guy, really good guy, good company. Now the other one, of course, is the Italian American Club. So this is this magazine is for the Italian American Club. So we have 750 members, and Frank Sinatra was a patron of the place. And so we have a lot of great Italian restaurants here. But this picture's inside the Venetian.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know that it's inside.
I gotta go there.
Yeah. And so we have about 100,000 Italian American people here in Las Vegas, which is not a lot compared to other places, but it's still a lot.
It's pretty huge.
Yeah. And we think we have more good Italian restaurants per person than anywhere in the world other than in Italy.
Or maybe even more than Italy.
Well, I don't know. But so, yeah, it would be great if you got to go here and tell us what you think. Because one of the things that we've been told is that the craftsmanship of the buildings here is very high compared to other places in the world. That you can get within 2 feet and it still looks good. Where other places, I understand, like in Dubai, that when you get up close, the craftsmanship isn't really that good.
I know what you mean.
But here, it's really good.
Yes.
And in the Venetian, in the lobby, I think the ceiling is 40 feet up, painted.
Is there a frescoes?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
It's amazing.
yeah, it's amazing. So now we have one other question that we ask our people when we end this. And then if you could say goodbye to the world in Italian, that would be great. So we always ask the question, sauce or gravy?
Excuse me? What is
So sauce or gravy? What do you call it?
sauce? Sure.
Salsa?
How you call it? Salsa, yes.
Is that what you call it
Yeah, salsa.
in Italy? All right. See, here in this country, a lot of people on the East Coast call tomato sauce gravy.
Great. Didn't know that.
Yeah, they call it gravy. So one of the questions like the last question we ask people is sauce or gravy? And that gives a good idea where they're from in this country.
Okay.
And if they're Sicilian, they might say, I think it's sugo.
Yeah.
What would it be in Venice? What would their dialect be?
Oh, in dialect, I think it just remains sugo.
Sugo? Not salsa.
Yeah. No salsa.
Oh, okay, good. Well, Ludo, thank you very much.
Thank you very
It's
much.
been very good. Now, if you can say something to our world in Italian.
Grazie mille a tutti quanti, ci vediamo presto.
Okay, thank you.